Hello, welcome back to the channel. I did lose my voice from yelling, so the only way that I can actually talk to you right now is in this deep, sexy voice. So you're gonna hear deep, sexy Kyle for the rest of this video. Today, I feel confident that we can get these manifolds welded up, the turbos put on, and actually fire this thing up. We just have to get a couple oil line feed fittings, but really we're just doing a turbo replacement and welding new flanges on. The hardest part, we did get our exhaust housings here turned down to 3.5 inch. They were Marvin flanges, but if you just cut them off and make this diameter the same as a V-band, you can bolt the V-band flange to them. And the V-bands are from my own company, Black Sheep Industries Inc. It's just they have to be sent up from Edmonton where all our supply is. So there'll be a couple days, but we can start it out without exhaust sides on it anyways. Oh Lord, I sound so dumb. This side's welded, this side's cast to stainless. So we have to use 309 and we do have a bit of a gap to fill there. I know a little bit something about disappointing gap fills. Wait, what?
In a world where one man welds two manifolds and it's not sexual.
I should start doing movies now. So what I've done here is on the top, I've welded it normally. And on the corners, I've just tried to weave fillet. And now I'm gonna go over it again now that there's something to actually kind of weld into. And I'll start here. And then when I get to here, I'll just start dabbing and kind of weaving this together. So this was just a rough pass to get some filler down so we wouldn't blow through it, and now it's time to put some heat into it and actually weave it together. You can see how I did that little weave thingy there. The only thing is I'm not using a huge gas lead, so it's gonna come out a little bit weird on stainless. But yeah, that's gonna work a lot better. I'll do it on all four corners.
And one man's gonna put two larger turbos in a Malibu to replace two smaller turbos because bigger is always better.
Bruh. Bring that there goddamn old flange over to the belt sander to sand it off flat-ish. As expected, it warped in the corners here because we applied the most heat into the pockets of the corners here to fill the gaps. So we have to sand down a decent amount in the middle here. And if you were not aware, the spoon from McDonald's McFlurry fits on a 1/2 inch drive impact. So you think that you need to be spooning harder, I got it fingered out for you. Now that it's flat and good, we can't leave it like this. It doesn't flow really well. I'm gonna take this spinny bit here that cuts metal, and I'm actually gonna do a little bit of port working to see if we can get a little bit more flow out of what we have here. So this is the before. What I focused on was pocketing this part right here into the pipe. So you can see it flows out of the bottom of the pipe and up into here. Same thing here. Knife edging the back side of this. And then a little bit of work on the sides, but I didn't want to take off too much material because I don't want to get too weak.
This no voice thing is really weird. What if I just whisper? Baby. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna weld that other manifold, board it a little bit, and bolt both of these suckers on and get the turbos bolted on. How about that? See you soon, lovers.
Oh my Lord, it's nice enough to open this door. Look at it, it's so nice out.
Shut up, loser. Keep building cars.
What a rude ass. What the? I guess Tokyo stopped by and dropped me off a sway bar for him. It has no end links though. This car doesn't have one. And when you drive, it does this. And it kind of looks like it's a dog peeing. Like it lifts up one side. So it's called like G-body shuffle, I think. But that has to go on eventually. So I had to buy one of these. I used my other hose for our plasma cutter. And I need the hose to blow out the manifold. Oh my god, my voice is so gone right now. Woo! And tomorrow, we'll be working on Gina's car. And I can say that this car is probably sponsored by most of you guys in her OnlyFriends. Look at me, I'm Dan from TD Speed Shop. Ooh. I got beautiful hair. Ooh. I did weld up the second one already. We just have to flatten this flange, grind it out, blow it out, and then it's ready to go on the car. Cover up your meat beaters, don't get them dirty. As you can see, I just kind of cleaned it up, made a little smoother transition into both of these. We went with divided housings because that's what was cheapest. For those of you guys wondering, the truck headers are like a really good alternative for a cheap turbo manifold. Instead of using it like this, you can use it like, you can actually use them like this and weld a Black Sheep 2.5-inch V-band on them. It could be any V-band really, but the Black Sheep one has the extra thickness there and it makes it a lot easier just to weld in that. And yeah, these things will flow like 1200 horsepower pretty easy. And it's just like a factory cheap turbo manifold. And because this is like cast steel, it's actually really easy to weld to and very strong. The OGs remember this. You guys remember that guy? The squirrel who doesn't shut up? Yeah, now you run away. I'm about to let my cats out on him. Jeez Louise. He's just out here squeaking on the fence post for like 20 hours. Ran into our first issue here anyways. This flange, 48 mil, this one 58 mil. So, doesn't fit on there anymore. And I had some 58 mil flanges, but they were like 1/2 inch, just regular hose instead of AN. But then I could have welded to it, but I think I just threw them out. I bought 8 of them for the 8 Turbo Mustang. They were the wrong size. I had them on the shelf forever. And then as of recently, I was like, nope, getting rid of all the junk and clutter in here. I think I threw them out. Nope. But Kyle, it looks so good in there, I want to start it. I do have a solution. We're actually going to cut a strip of this aluminum plate. And I believe I have 2 -10 bungs around here that I can weld onto the aluminum. And I can make my own little plate, just grind it down flat, bolt it on, it should work for now. This little piece looks like it's going to be about half. Wow, it works out so good. It looks like it's gonna work. We just have to make this hole a little bit bigger and just round off the edges, weld the bung onto here, it'll be fine. If we would have just put a little bit of foreskin into planning and bought the $20 flanges, I wouldn't have sat here for the last hour trying to cut these things up. Boo. Just fits in there. We'll weld that piece, bolt it on. I freaking burnt my leg right here with the tungsten. It smells like burnt denim. One more round on the belt sander to make it flat. With our pipe off, we can actually just slide this one in. And now the center section does have to be clocked that way. My voice is starting to go like even further now, so I have to like whisper. But my next question is our pipe gonna go from that outlet down to the bottom, like the same pipe that we had before? So I'm gonna try and test fit that right now and see if that fits on there. is pretty close. As I expected, this one's a little bit longer. So I think we're going to take like an inch out of the bottom of that side so it sits lower, and then it should line up perfect. Just like that. So bolt this one up the way it sits, put the feed and return fittings on, and then that's it for this side for now. That's one side. They are a bit tighter packed in there. I had to tip this up a little tiny bit, and this might hit the hood. Might have to get like a 90 adapter here and then a straight fitting. Throw the other side on now. Whoa, she's blonde now, ish.
New girlfriend, who dis?
Bam. China came out at the perfect time.
Your poor throat, babe.
Because I think I have everything hooked up enough to fire this thing up. So, what I'm gonna do, you wanna hold this for me? Mm-hmm. You wanna narrate? Because I can't. You know what? Maybe we should pull some of this stuff off.
I was about to order a food.
Nope. More important things.
Okay. Your poor voice, baby. All right, now he's finally cleaning out the engine bay, which he never does. Did you find your 10 millimeter?
No, it's always lost. I think this is everything we need to start it though. So
I don't know. I wasn't here.
I'm just gonna crank it over because there's a kill switch in this.
The kill switch.
I'm just trying to get some oil up the turbos. So.
Okay. Stop.
I was trying to take a video for Tokyo.
Good job.
Thank you. One thing I did notice, the other turbos we had the bottom port of the wastegate here in the turbine housing, and this one you actually have to drill through it in order to get the same feed. Like they have the spot for a fitting here, but it's not drilled through in case you don't want to use it.
Oh.
And that's what we were getting it from. So now I'm going to have to reroute that one because I don't want to drill through this. I think I'm going to put a nice vacuum manifold on the firewall. Isn't my voice like super pitiful? You guys taking pity on me? You going to like my video?
I'm taking pity on you.
You going to double like my video? But yeah, other than my throat being really sore, I'm not no fever or anything. It's just I had a bad cough and I had like mucus in my throat, and I didn't cough so much as I was trying to get the mucus out of my throat. Like I was purposely coughing, and now I kind of ruined my throat. So I try to keep a little bit quiet for you guys now. I guess we're probably gonna go inside, get some food, maybe play some games. I'll edit this video. We just need the V-bands from Nick. We could finish the exhaust on this thing, but tomorrow we're gonna come out and we're gonna start working on this thing.
Yay!
So what we're gonna do is we got engine bolts here. We'll probably end up putting this one on the engine stand and taking this down all the way to the crank. Take the crank out of the block. That way we can like wash the block. We got to get a ball hone. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, and start from there.
Okay.
Our Summit Racing order should be here soon, but just to get this down to the bare blocks, we can like get the block prepped and painted. It's exciting. So make sure you give a thumbs up to the poor guy with no voice. Peace easy.
Come on. You're not a fucking pussy.
I'm not a pussy. It's just like this is literally as loud as I can talk right
Pussy.
now. So sad. Okay, bye.
Pussy.
What the fuck?
Bye.
Bye.